Hi, everybody. Cher Connor here, coming to you from the Blue Ridge Mountains, which are mighty cold today. So, we're continuing in the discussion of every word matters. Today's question is your language, are your words pacifying? How often do you use your words to pacify? What do we mean by pacify? Well, you probably know the word pacifist, somebody who's for peace, but pacify more generally, just any time you use language or actions to quell anger or conflict, separation, agitation. So you can use words to pacify. The way you can soothe someone who is angry, soothe someone who wants to go to sleep. Those of us who've had children have had to use words to pacify others. Maybe we do that for our partner too. But pacifying, how often do we use words to pacify? Now, sometimes there's just the potential for a conflict or uh, differences of opinion or an outright anger and violence in our daily lives. So, what words can we use to actually pacify a situation? In the Tibetan Buddhist panoply of colors and symbols, there's something called the Buddha family, which is a quality of activity and of color and material objects that actually pacify people. And it's symbolized by the color white, white like the sky, creating a big space where even very agitated energies can have enough space, excuse me, to be soothed and modulated and pacified. So, sometimes there's so much polarization in our world right now that sometimes we may choose to pacify a conversation or a person in skillful ways. The other day, someone said two or three different things about something I had said, and a couple of them were somewhat disrespectful, and there was one or two that were actually very much in alignment with what I had been intending. So I focused on the things we had in common, the phrases that we would agree with one another on. And I led like a Tai Chi or maybe a Qigong person. I just let the conflicting sentences go. I decided not to engage. And in a sense, that was pacifying because I saw the potential. I observed the potential for a conflict. Now, sometimes there are conflicts that you must just address head on, and there's no avoiding it. And you do so with the most conscious of speech, aware of who you're speaking to, aware of what your intention is. So sometimes conflicts can't be avoided, but sometimes they can be. Sometimes they're raging and you want to just soothe them so some kind of meaningful communication can happen. Other times you just switch your direction so you avoid them altogether. So, how often do you use your words to pacify? Or how often do you do the opposite? Do you enjoy a good row? Do you like getting people riled up? And is that always in your interest? Is that always in the interest of the others? Is that always in the interest of your relationship? So just bringing a little awareness here with the question, do you use your words to pacify? Conscious speech. Every word matters. Thanks for being with me. Maybe I stuck to 4 minutes today. Have a great day.